All right, let's just look at what we do know. Sisi Tolashe, who's the Deputy Minister in the Presidency for Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities, clinched the most branch nominations. So if that is a sign of popularity, she's on top. Behind her, MP Tebeka Unu, also up for the position of President. Receiving the least nominations is Batabile Dlamini, who you'll recall is the former President of the ANC Women's League and the former Social Development Minister. Let's speak to SABC's Natasha Phiri, who's been following developments. Natasha, it sounds like it's really a scramble to finish right now.
Definitely, Francis, and as journalists, we're just counting down, the hours and the time as to when ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa will be addressing these delegates. But before him addressing these delegates, they need to announce who the newly elected leadership actually is. We were told that the counting would take about 2 to 3 hours, and that was supposed to be around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. We then received a statement saying ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa would be addressing delegates at 4 o'clock. It's I think after 5 right now, and that hasn't happened. And really it is a race against time, like you said, because delegates still have to go home. But the more important issue, Francis, is that of the policy discussion documents, adopting that, and furthermore nominating and electing and voting for those additional members, the NEC members of the ANC Women's League. So there's no end in sight right now. You can see delegates walking up and down the conference center. There's no indication as to when ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa will actually come to this conference venue, to actually close conference. But Francis, if I may, I'm joined by Malefo, who's an ANC Women's League delegate, and she hails all the way from the Limpopo province. I'll just ask her how far the process is, what she feels and what she thinks about this process. Malefo, thank you so much for joining us on SABC News. I understand that you come from Limpopo. You're part of the Limpopo delegation, one of the biggest delegations actually here at the conference. Sesi, how are things? No le jango conferencing.
Okay, thanks. The conference, we are cruising very nice. We are waiting for the result of the top 5. We voted nicely, it's just we are still waiting, and we have waited for so long. Yeah.
Are you not concerned about the waiting process? And the thing is, Friday, and there was a whole issue of registration where you basically lost a day. Are you not worried about the time that was lost?
No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I'm just waiting for the result.
And what results would you like to see? We were sitting next to the Limpopo delegation yesterday, and you kept on saying Sisi Tolashe, and of course she got the most branch nominations. And I know that Limpopo is fully behind her.
I'm not behind her.
Okay, who are you behind?
Tembeka.
Do you think she's going to emerge? Yeah. She had over 700 nominations, and you had Sisi Tolashe, who had over 1,000 nominations, but Batabile Dlamini over 200.
What I can tell you is you can't predict the conference. Conference is all about numbers. And when you vote, a vote is your secret. Unfortunately, for now, we can't tell who won the conference because my vote is my secret.
So those branch numbers, those branch nominations are nothing to go by you?
What I think is we are going to win.
Why Tembeka Mchunu?
I voted for Tembeka. It's my wish. I wish she become the president.
Why her specifically? For those who don't know, why aus Tembeka Mchunu as opposed to Sisi, maybe who was a former ANC Women's League secretary, and maybe Batabile Dlamini, who was a former league's president?
Let me tell you that in my sight, I see the future on Tembeka. So that's why I supported her. I don't know others, but I love her. I supported her. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, Ausi, and all the best. Okay, well, Francis, you've heard it from the delegate here from Limpopo. Most of the delegates from Limpopo had actually supported Sisi, but as Ausi had said here that she supports Tembeka, she loves her, she sees a future in her as an ANC MP, and she sees a future in her that she could actually carry out, the ANC Women's League. So I guess it's a wait and see game, Francis. We'll just have to wait and see as to who will actually emerge emerge victorious as the ANC Women's League president, not only the president, but all these other, positions. And of course, we anticipate that address by ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa to close this conference. And of course, the additional members, the nomination, the election of those additional members. With that said, it's back to you in studio.
Thank you very much. Natasha Phiri, thank you for waiting and seeing for us. That's what she'll have to continue doing as we await the results of the voting.